What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing good. This is a few workouts I've been doing the past week. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to talk over it and share with you a few thoughts on how to make the best out of the workouts and not waste our time and make some gains. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's get to the workout. Would you like to get out, Mr. Leo? Exactly what I thought. Opening the door and he still doesn't get out. Alright, I'm going to talk over this video without any script, nothing. I'm just going to go with the flow and share with you a few thoughts. So this workout, I did many sets, many warm-up sets before my first working set. It's very important for me to be extremely warm for my first working set, or else I'm going to be not moving as fast and fluid like I could be moving. That can remove like 5 to 10% of my power easily. So very important to do many sets as much as needed to get warm and get the body moving fluidly. There I went over the trash to put some chalk because I make a mess sometimes. I try to make as less of a mess as possible. Don't test my politeness. I'm telling you right now, don't test it. One of my weaknesses is that I tend to let the barbell glide forward towards me, so I really focus on keeping the bar very close to my center of gravity and really like almost touching my thighs the whole time. That's what I think about, like really keeping it close. I want it to glide up my legs and not let go of my legs at all. So that really strong position right there and very powerful, and you don't lose energy. Here, this is my last warm-up set. I like to use the belt as less as possible sometimes before my first working set, just to get the core to use it, to use your spine, use your core, and use your body. You shouldn't rely on belts. Sometimes I see people doing bicep curls with a belt on. I'm like, man, like why? Just why? But hey, to each their own. Maybe they have a specific reason. Maybe they have low back injuries. But overall, you should use the belt as less as possible. I like to use it for my working sets because I can do a lot more reps and sets and not fry my lower back as fast. So very important to use it in moderation is the point I'm trying to make. So that first working set I just did felt too light and too easy, so I decided to bump up 10 pounds and do one more rep per set. So sets of 6 here, and feeling good, feeling athletic. I'm doing a lot more mobility lately. I haven't been lazy with it like I used to be last year. I'm really hungry to get results and move better and be more athletic. But if you cannot move properly and you're trying to do your deadlifts or your squats, it's always going to be inconsistent. So I really put emphasis on that. Dude, my quads are so stiff from like 2 days ago. The squats from 2 days ago. They're feeling full of blood and lactic acid. All right, last heavy set. Let's go. So for the next few weeks, I'm not even going to go that much heavier in weights, even if I can. I don't want to right now. I want to get my nervous system used to doing more volume with about this weight, maybe a little bit heavier, but nothing crazy. I'm not even going to go over 500 pounds for a minute and just work with that and build conditioning and just build some strength. A lot of people think you need to go heavy all the time and do 1 rep maxes all the time to test your strength and build your strength like that. But hey, you're gonna fry your nervous system as well. There's many ways to build strength, just like there's many ways to build muscle or cardio. You just gotta find what works for you. And over the years, I've noticed that what works for me is doing 3 to 5 sets of working sets for deadlifts. I don't count my warm-ups. I count my working sets. Like what were the sets that used the most amount of energy, were the most exhausting. The warm-up sets, I don't even count that as volume personally. But if you want to, you can. I just like to count the working sets. What can I do to build some strength and be more explosive and powerful with my movement? Super happy with this deadlift session. Everything moved very fluidly. It wasn't super light, but every single rep was very controlled, and I had a lot more in the tank each set. So getting stronger. I really want to get, I'm not even going to say it right now, but I want to get the strongest and biggest I've ever been. But I'm not going to say any specific number. I don't want to get into my head too much, so I'm just going to keep training, keep working hard, and that's all there is to it. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I need a specific number every single set and stuff, because that ruins the fun out of it for me. So I'm gonna have some fun, train hard, and get some gains, baby. Beautiful, beautiful today. No wind, fresh air. What else do you want? What else do you really want? Come on, man. Appreciate the little things sometimes, right?
Here's an example of one of my favorite post-workout meals. Eggs, oatmeal with blueberries in it, and just a lot of water. I love that. It's high calories, high protein. Eggs are one of the best source of proteins you can eat. It's got all the amino acids necessary to recover and feel good, and just it's just great quality protein. You know, there's like about 40 grams of protein in a full-size 12-inch pizza, but is that really good protein, high quality protein that's gonna help you for recovery? You know, if it fits your macros, that's fine, but I personally like to eat simple ingredients like beef, eggs, oatmeal, all that for protein. There's even protein in oatmeal. That's why I said that, because it's just so good for you, man. You feel so good after eating that, even though you had an exhausting session. Eggs and oatmeal with blueberries in it, for me, energizes me, and I feel great. And then later on the day, I eat like a bigger meal, like probably beef, sometimes with potatoes, sometimes with fries. I know it's not like the healthy, but I'm trying to gain weight, so having some fried stuff here and there, for me, I can, you know, fit that and get bigger slowly but surely. Because eating clean foods all the time, it's so hard. You gotta eat so much to gain weight. For me anyways, I gotta eat a lot, and it gets really expensive fast. So I like to eat more junk when I'm trying to gain weight, and if I want to lose weight, I'm gonna eat really clean, eat a lot less junk. But it's to each your own, really. You gotta have that moderation. If you always eat like shit, you're gonna probably feel like shit. So I try to moderate that so I don't feel crappy. And if I do feel crappy, I'm just gonna clean up my diet here and there, eat simpler ingredients. 1 to 3 ingredients per food is what I'm looking for when I'm looking at something I want to eat. If I want to eat clean, and if I want to eat some junk, I don't even care what I'm looking at. I'm just gonna eat it. I want to eat some ice cream with Reese's in it. That's what I ate yesterday, by the way. It was so good, and I didn't even feel bad. I crashed after that, had a good sugar crash, and not too proud of that one, but hey, I don't mind, man. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. This session here, squats, that's the warm-up I do to open up the hips, open up the ankles, hamstrings. I'm sharing that with you, so if you want to move a little bit better and feel good with your squats, this could help you out. I recommend it, and I recommend you don't skip your warm-ups and you don't skip your mobility. If you do, you're gonna feel inconsistent in your squats, and that's the only reason you are inconsistent, because you skip important things. Don't be lazy about it. Do what's necessary. If you really want to improve your squats or your deadlifts or move better, you gotta do that stuff, man. Stop being lazy about it. A lot of people, you know, if you feel triggered right now, you know I'm talking to you. Okay, I'm just trying to help you. Okay, sometimes the truth hurts, it sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, sometimes my mobility is trash too, man, but hey, if I know it's trash, it feels trashy, I'm just gonna mobilize myself, stretch myself a lot more, and not be lazy about it. Okay, a lot of people want to get stronger, but how do you want to get stronger if you can't even get into a strong position? It doesn't make sense. It's not gonna happen by luck. So work it, and not just with the weights, but with the stretching, the mobility, and the warm-ups. I'm never gonna not say that. I always gonna put emphasis on that, because it's so important, and so many people just don't do it. And I want people to succeed and get some gains. You know, just want people to make some gains. But yeah, after this, I did some hack squats, a few sets of 8 reps here. I'm trying to go heavier and heavier on hack squats. It's great. There's no low back pressure whatsoever. I don't feel my low back working at all. Just quads. I love it. I love the hack squat. I'm probably going to go to 4.5 wheels soon, maybe 5 eventually if I'm really fresh. That would be nice. That would be 5 plates each side. That would be like a personal record for hack squats, and I would love that. It's so fun to do. I love this machine. I do it a lot. It's even better for me. I prefer it over the leg extension. But that's it for this little session. Yeah, it's 2 pretty energy demanding session for me, but so worth it. Feeling good, feeling energetic, and just a bit more athletic. You know, if you really want to move good for the rest of your life, you need to work out almost every day. I always recommend that to people. If you don't move, you're gonna get rusty. If you move, you're gonna stay fluid with your body, and your mind is gonna be more calm and relaxed. So that's my recommendation. Try to move every single day, even on your days off. Hey, you can go for a walk and take some sun, man. There's no excuse for that. A walk will not exhaust you. There's so many. It's so easy to have many excuses in life, in anything. It's so easy to have excuses. Okay, try not to. Try to just do a little something here and there, and move, exercise, and it's gonna make you feel good. You're gonna get that dopamine rush. You're gonna feel high off that dopamine, and it's gonna feel good, man. I'm telling you right now. So don't neglect it. Do something that you kind of enjoy. You don't need to love it, but try to enjoy it a little bit. Thank you for watching. Leo. What did I use your hand?